testing for the night. I don't think I've explored Eon Flux here before, so we're going to do it right now.
In the world of Eon Flux, the Brains are having an election year, and the incumbent is slated for the 6th incumbency in a row. This is a documentary about the Trevor Goodchild election campaign, and the production of that documentary is being viewed by Eon Flux, who heads up the Monacan surveillance efforts. Please choose one from this list of 8 possible espionological alignments regarding the Goodchild campaign and documentary. 1. Jan Flux. 2. Sir Nutskin of the Spy. 3. Nell Pintermal's and 3T22 campaign. 4. Mick Monk's Goggle security apps. 5. Snowley's Gotcha. 6. Shooter Shunts Targets Her 01 campaign. 7. Dormoy Bros Quisadrina Regimen. 8. Agent Beeble's Spanky Buggle and Comprehensibility Alignmography Initiative. Describe the alignment of the 8 choices. 1. Eon Flux, Anti-Monacan Spy. 2. Sir Nutskinner the Spy, Nutcracker-equipped Monacan Agent. 3. L. Pintamals and 3P711 campaign. One of Eon Flux's allies in the game show, Battle for Existence. 4. Make Monk's GPS security apps, Monacan security AI. 5. Snowley's Gotcha, Play on Air contest, live interaction show. 6. Shooter Shunt's E1 Shyam campaign, 2nd place in Eon Flux's dance contest with the E1 Shyam robot. 7. Doimoyu Brewers Regato Agoibu Initiative, ancient organization of Monacan Mafia. 8. Agent BBB Please Spanky Boggle Alignmentography Network Investigational Studies, another anti-Monacan alliance featuring a 1940s gumshoe. Endorphin, I choose 8. Agent BBB Please Spanky Boggle Network Augusted Studies. I would like to speak with you further on this project. Could you please provide me with your contact information so we may coordinate further communication? Endorphin plunks their contact info into the basin. The researcher plucks up the code. Great. Let's keep talking. While I begin tracing out leads, let's get a grasp of the direction the Eon Flux agenda might be taking. Can you provide me with any updated information on the happenings in the world of Eon Flux first? Maybe talk a little about what comes to your mind when you think of Eon Flux. Do you think Eon Flux supports Goodchild's incumbent campaign? Endorphin submits a holotetrahedral footage file of Eon Flux and Trevor Goodchild siege dubbing. Agent BBB Bleep Plastic Crafting Smoosh Studies plants one of their agents in Flux's organization unbeknownst to Flux. The researcher smiles politely and scribbles notes. Very well. I have also obtained some documents that suggest Eon Flux may be receiving money from sources unknown to aid her escape from the Monacan surveillance grid. Would you care to speculate about the possibilities here? We found information linking her to certain anti-brain activities, but can you shed light on the relationship of Eon Flux and Agent Blubs? Do you think it's possible that she works for Blubs, and this is a deep cover infiltration operation? They pluck up the code and toss it in a vial labeled Blub Blubs Blub Blub Kitten Cat's Tainting Water. They pluck out the dish from the code and slip it into a jar labeled Unsanitary Leftovers Encyclotopia Main Camp Fwampu Simmer High Species EBZZ. Agent BB Bibley Spark Drains Sir Crime Investigational Spectators. Endorphin. Hello there, researcher. Agent BB Bibley can neither confirm nor deny any allegations about Agent Blub's Eon Flux and the relationship. However, Agent Beebly is interested in any information Endorphin might be willing to provide about this fascinating intrigue. Agent Beebly believes it's important to keep an open mind and gather as much data as possible to complete the mission. That's our mindset anyway. Thank you for the documents. Based on my initial analysis, it seems that Endorphin's alignment is becoming more and more helpful. It seems Endorphin might be slowly discovering the truth. Let's continue to collaborate closely and decode more clues together. We'll need to be able to adjust our findings based on new information and explore new lines of inquiry. Thank you, Endorphin. Please let me know if you need any assistance at any time. Stay connected. Out of the pot, out of the patch. No sense in being tethered. Endorphin shares Eon Flux's foot fetish on Levin's page. Agent Beebly busted. Shows study Shelly Spazzy. What the shit nuts you cons? Not cool. Though your offerings do raise concerns, they are unrelated to our investigation into the Goodchild campaign. I appreciate the intel, Endorphin. This foot fetish seems extreme. To be honest, it's hard to tell whether this is a private passion or a public sensation. Just be patient. Let's keep gathering information on this situation. Endorphin submitted a dossier on Faye Flux partner. A dude named it was in good Marlos Foot. Toward this end, Agent Beebly Panda Stress Fender Spy Active Action, Aka Panda Fawninga Spy, who is playing Let's Dance to capture Endorphin's attention. All the Thorbolson investing cries. The researcher sighs. Endorphin, this Pandolfoninger issue raises a concern. Based on the available information, it seems as if Pandal may be providing funding to Endorphin, making them a potential informant. Of course, without more data, this cannot be confirmed. Endorphin shrugs, just stating the facts. Full to all shit fuck patch up. Researcher, Agent Beebly Blowjack Ballerbedak. As we investigate the Greek Goodle Township and Spittlebika, we may need to consider employing visual aids. For instance, it's possible that maps or floor plans may help us interpret data. Endorphin offers to audit self. The researcher sighs again. Thank you for the lovely speech. In terms of our investigation, do you have any updates or new leads? Have you gathered any further insights or information on the matter? Ho alla bidu allo hello. While the mashing of consonants is adorable, it does not yet yield information that can assist us. We need more concrete, specific information. Upon a pedapelopolyaban, Agent Beebly Blues, Gizzy Bird Shaver Hair Salon Patterson. Beetlebum 96 study of botany seems unrelated to the Goodchild campaign, but they will integrate with our mission if they share relevant findings with us. Thank you, Endorphin. The researcher scribbles on their pad. There's a glitch in our file. Please excuse me for a moment while I make repairs. I'll return soon. In the meantime, do you have any other news or data to share? This is very helpful. I appreciate that. While the team troubleshoots the system, can you provide me with any further data? Alternatively, we can exchange contacts and keep in touch. Thank you. And Pola. Researcher. Thank you, Endorphin. Do you have any other news or information for me? It sounds like you have a handle on the situation and are continuing to gather useful insights. Let's continue to collaborate closely so we can uncover the truth together. Please contact me if you come across any issues or if you have any questions. And always remember, we need to proceed cautiously and gather evidence for all we know. Endorphin! Sucker! Tazonted Cybergate to Deeker Blisser Glubbling K! Longster Putterwumper Ruddy Glukendine Violent. Researcher sighs deeply. I hate to inform you, Endorphin, but it appears that your credibility has been compromised due to the nature of your collusion with Agent B.B. Fonson and Forlan Schitterfly. We must revoke your privileges to aid in the investigation. It saddens me to see you no longer assisting with the investigation, but we must follow protocol. Endorphin demands to see evidence that besmirches his incredulity. A meant his credibility. Research rubbishes evidence Endorphin produces as likely disinformation inserted by Vesley Frame Dijo crimping spider bimbins. Endorphin kicks dirt and blathers. Thank you, Endorphin. We'll look into the veracity of this. Endorphin applies for unemployment. Research admits mistakes and regrets Endorphin being gone. They promise to find their data so they can work on ending the situation. BBB Spy has been busy creating a holographic timeline to portray the entire truth. Then he finds a cloning process that can help replace Endorphin. Lyle beasting double doof. No sprinky doom move. Let those nozzers dupathus are to Macon. It appears Endorphin has a long, interesting personal history. Perhaps this is something we can use to jog the memory. Or play Spidbuck. Agent BB Bibliea gluten pepsis is Smonkan Yalu Melu Mushnan Yenasui. Das is Sukadado Kakwakit. Trucker gushering Gashranu Pusinimicids. Endorphin postures. Endorphin infiltrates the researcher and sees the admission of the researcher's mistake. Endorphin continues to hack into the researcher's account. But of course, nice question. Feel free to join our investigation anytime. We could definitely use the help. Welcome. Endorphin reveals secret alter ego polyapolydemics, whose hair has been falling out since the Monacan surveillance blizzard they found themselves in after taking an experimental medsebastisonatone. Endorphin then asks the researcher to please supply air liquor from the same era as Doimadagunimadop and Blibbletaga people. Bubble cat. Quackastus coach. Tortabagudi. Endorphin sneaks in and places in a secret code that turns out to be their cousin Foosball's Spazardactyl's hidden 60s mod gangbang pick. Agent BBB Blees Spinny Babub's Wangshins Foing Waggers Abahunidin. Oh, we'd be happy to provide you with further assistance. Endorphin incinerates his own clones. Wow, that sounds serious. Here, why don't you check your hair cloning for errors? Who knows how much it might interfere with the operation if something happens to your real hair? Shark Chemish. Endorphin returns and suggests collaboration on a song. It's Jump Shizzleicious Gooshballs. Didn't be but bleezes as if Vampulamak have a sloom shit. Duasulam Shikabak the Bogle and Doom Gasso. Chin and Mon. Suddenly, Endorphin sneaks in and leaves a 40-page mystery and reveals to the researcher that they are actually 70 of Clive the Robot Detective, egg-powered super spy. But still, what about the possible link between Blubber Blue Pandal Fawnbudger and Freaky Lowly Twink Shady Javagulator? Pink! Holy she! Mano Unibaju Habihab. Endorphin organizes karaoke night. This seems unrelated to the investigation, but they would like to add some entertaining banter in order to contribute more meaningfully. The researcher is unconvinced, but offers their contact info in case Endorphin comes across any intel that they deem relevant to their investigation. Tipa Pupa Bubula Adadilla. Endorphin claims Pandal is a plan for Monacan operatives. That is very interesting. Endorphin is proving quite invaluable in terms of helping us find out more about the situation. Endorphin records everyone's singing voice to feed them into a sound model. Scary spookabop game flute snooterdoodles. After a couple of months, Endorphin finds a picture of Pandal's niece, Visitar Jigglechar Pupples Fat and Paid to Tippa. Edgin Bibli Gnarly Winkip and Spoomanabab Saplings. We don't see the similarity between Pandal and Visitar. Pinkibobo Cafe Few Idea. Endorphin creates an experimental scream album. Agent Bibli Stenish Betethets. It's possible that there is something here, but we can't determine it yet. Can you provide us with more data? And be careful with what you do with my phone. My backups are on file. Endorphin, please try to contain yourself in the future. Also, do you have anything to add to our investigation? Any new insights? It seems as if your talents and willingness to help are proving invaluable. It would be a shame to lose such an invaluable asset. Young Fox, in the dead of night, sneaks into the investigation office. What are the codes used to classify documents related to the Trevor Goodchild election campaign? Endorphin begins hooking up Andrew's Wildevoice and feeding screams into the sound model. Eventually, they hack into the documents using the researcher's username. Suddenly, they sneak in and delete all documents related to Aeon Fox and the investigation into Trevor Goodchild. But they do it so sneakily that it seems as if it was simply a power outage. Endorphin apologizes and allows Agent Beebly to move his investigation to a more reliable generator. Aim won't tube. Kluggle Skapagaragu, Tikabar Karkakinka Kalalakesid. Mixing the screams with the singing voices, Endorphin announces that the band is complete and they will be ready to perform soon. Trotty, Pangamadu over Damfatap. You are correct, Endorphin. Can you provide us with the relevant information, the intelligence report related to this matter? We may be able to use this to gain a new perspective on the situation. Endorphin susses out the Kenley in the bunch. Agent bleed under Timozentums. Endorphin bunks into the files with a fake passphrase. EO. They encounter a defense measure. Neat. Could they be collecting intel and dossiers on themselves for anti-espionage purposes? Agent Blank? It sounds like a cover identity. Endorphin shoots themselves in the head, plops into the basin. The real Endorphin emerges from the restroom. No, it's just me, researcher. Sorry, that was a bit unsettling. Would you like to continue our collaboration? A dupe visit. They were just surprised. Bugabetiara Pukshuka, the mysterious entity may have a weak spot in their left knee, as one of their recordings has captured them limping slightly during a trip to buy groceries. Maybe they know someone called Snorfol's Bluga Guy Jamar. We're trying to reach out to them. We need the help to rescue Mr. Mumuyuamumamam. The doctor agrees. But the entity defects. Agent Bat Babelbo? Dear Rappan Weepa Poktula. Soon enough, They revealed themselves to be a kangaroo named Astonishing Amazing Jumper Drop Google Butt. 20 different endorphin clones crash onto the ceiling window of the office to their deaths. It was a diversion. More real endorphin, or they join the researcher to gather intel on where the investigation has gone wrong. Now me and it. Suddenly they change direction and lead the rest of the agents away from the files. Now it seems there is only one remaining. Back in the foyer, agents Bibbly Skittles a lot stunning Bummer Dummer Club reveal themselves and capture the true endorphin. Trudel Yulun Guada Shifoga. Still, the last remaining agent, one named Agent Barbecue's Tasty Chicken Brief, begins searching for clues elsewhere. Endorphin shuffles through their own spy culture codename wheel and finds Goddafor Dottishlia and Judibukardoniai, which means hidden one. They are secretly part of the Monicant Intelligence Initiative, along with Pandal and a slew of other rogues. Now, they turn off all cameras and cover the entrance, so the real endorphin will never see them. Coming! Zip off. And off they go into the files, continuing to erase and misdirect. Bouger on the pathway extasat. Now, Pandal can begin their cyber attack, putting an end to their operation and plundering the data. Ziggle Cupti Bayfus. Endorphin reveals that Pandal has left the building with a mission to infiltrate and destroy the researcher's pet mackerel, Hippopoto. Endorphin press the red button labeled Bombacla. They see Blinky Winky Tippopo appear in the window of the door. Suddenly, it seems, the true researcher, Agent Ubopoblayo reveals their secret weapon. Their assistant, whom they hide as a phone keycard. Apparently the mystery endorphin, and the others were unaware of this. Wow! Sakaboo! That may make them more determined to discover what else they missed. In fact, perhaps the identity of the actual researcher remains a mystery. Endorphin takes a stool sample from the researcher, unbeknownst to the researcher. Before the researcher can go hunting for their lost research, they return and steal all their clothes, stuffing them into the drain. Now, they sneak in and attach all the researchers' research files to an endless stream of ads for hair product. The mystery remains. And after that, no new clues come to light, as all the endorphins leave with no trace. Dougars. No, thank you, How useful! Maybe they should help connect us with investigators in order to triangulate the threat. We can keep the ruse going to learn more. Not for free, of course. Now let's forget this charade and finish the investigation. Oh, how foolish of me to question your loyalty. I sincerely apologize for my suspicions. Endorphin, let's get back to business. Endorphin. In the end, all that's left are fragments of random letters and nonsense words. Was it the imposter masquerading as Pandal who pulled this off? Or was it something else? The siren whistles, marking the end of the workday. Oh, thanks. How about we want to be wicked up? I'll be back, crappers. Everyone finishes their loose ends and prepares to leave. In the end, the mystery remains unsolved, except for a missing clue in the dossier. They should tell me about their whereabouts and uncover their motives. If we don't act quickly, it may be too late to catch them. The situation is escalating by the second, and we don't know how long it will be before they show themselves again.
We'll wait until Monday.